Welcome to LFN News, a production of LFN Media, bringing you the latest in celebrity news, with specific analysis to keep you in the know of what is going on around you. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our upcoming videos. We also encourage you to share your comments in the comments section below and let us know what you think about the issue under discussion and any other issue you may want us to discuss in the future. American singer, songwriter and record producer Robert Sylvester Kelly is currently being held at the Metropolitan Correctional Center Chicago, after he was charged and sentenced to 30 years in prison, following his September 2021 guilty verdict in New York. Mr. Kelly is also scheduled to stand trial again in Chicago on August 15, where he faces federal charges on similar allegations. Despite all this, R. Kelly still stands by his innocence and is looking forward to an appeal that would indict him of the charges against him, having hired Jennifer Bongine, the lawyer who successfully overturned Bill Cosby's conviction. Nevertheless, R. Kelly's music career is arguably on pause in the meantime and he may not be releasing any new music soon. We however bring you 5 key facts about R. Kelly that we ought not to forget. 1. Kelly is the most successful R&B singer of all time. Kelly, 55, has had a fruitful career in music. R. Kelly released his debut tracks with the music group Public Announcement after winning $100,000 on the talent TV program Big Break. In 1993, R. Kelly released his debut solo album, 12 Play. The singer, commonly known as the King of R&B, has won countless accolades for his vocals and music production. Kelly has written, produced, and remixed songs, singles, and albums for many artists. His lengthy repertoire of songs across 3 decades is what made him famous. He has sold over 75 million records worldwide. He won 3 Grammy Awards for his song I Believe I Can Fly. He is also one of the best-selling music artists in the United States, with over 30 million albums sold, as well as only the 5th black artist to enter the top 50 of the same list. Music executive Barry Weiss described Kelly as the modern-day Prince. In addition to his solo and collaboration success, Kelly has also written and produced several hit songs, such as Fortunate for Maxwell, You Are Not Alone for Michael Jackson, Bump 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 for B2K, and many more. 2. Kelly is a Christian. R. Kelly grew up a Christian. Kelly spent most of his life without his father. His mother, Joanne Kelly, sang in the Baptist church choir. R. Kelly has also said that he was a choir kid growing up. R. Kelly's single mother Joanne brought him and his siblings to Baptist church every Sunday, where they would spend hours, according to an AP timeline of his life. He began singing in the church choir at age 8. My mother made sure we were there, Kelly told USA Today in 1994. She made sure we knew wrong from right. Kirk Franklin, who has worked on several projects with R. Kelly, also shared in an interview that he had helped lead R. Kelly to Christ earlier on in his music career. It was after R. Kelly had given his life to Christ that he started working on what would be the greatest hit of his career, I Believe I Can Fly. This 1996 inspirational ballad was a massive hit and earned him 3 Grammy Awards, including one for Best R&B Song. A YouTube video from 2001 also shows R. Kelly wearing a cross and receiving prayer from NFL star Deion Sanders and others at a gospel extravaganza. Many of R. Kelly's songs feature religious titles or themes such as Heaven, I Need a Hug, Prayer Changes, Religious and You Saved Me. 3. The R&B King has a bullet in his shoulder. R. Kelly grew up in an unsafe neighborhood in a public housing project in Chicago's Bronzeville. Like many of his peers, Kelly was not fortunate to grow up with the finer things in life. According to his high school music teacher Lena McLean, R. Kelly grew up in a simple home. There was only 1 table, 2 chairs. There was no father there, and they had very little. She explained in an interview. While riding his bicycle in the neighborhood one day when he was 11 years old, R. Kelly was shot in the shoulder. Kelly claims that he was shot by a bunch of boys who were attempting to steal his bicycle, but a family member thinks that the singer actually shot himself while attempting suicide. The bullet is still lodged in his shoulder to this day. 4. R. Kelly almost became a basketball player. In high school, R. Kelly was also interested in basketball. He probably would have been a professional basketball player if his music teacher had not urged him to change to music. R. Kelly was hesitant to give up basketball, but following a stellar performance in a high school play, the young Kelly made the decision to focus on music instead. Long before he began his music career, Kelly played high school basketball in Chicago his freshman year. In 1997, Kelly signed a contract to play professional basketball with the Atlantic City Seagulls of the USBL. He wore the number 12 in honor of his album 12 Play. Kelly said, "I love basketball enough to not totally let go of my music, but just put it to the side for a minute and fulfill some dreams of mine that I've had for a long time." Kelly's USBL contract contained a clause that would allow him to fulfill a music obligation when necessary. "If Whitney Houston needs a song written," said Ken Gross, the Seagulls owner who signed Kelly, "he would be able to leave the team to do that and come back." In a 1998 interview, he said he was trying to be the next Michael Jordan until the attention he received from young women, while singing in a talent show, led him to a life in music. 5. R. Kelly has made numerous generous contributions to charity. Kelly has donated money and the earnings from special concerts to a number of American and foreign causes. Garth Crooks, a representative and former football player, graciously received Kelly's donation of £20,000 to a UK charity in 1995. After putting on a fundraising concert for the Texas Military Family Foundation in 2003, Kelly gave them a $50,000 donation. As part of his efforts to raise awareness for the fight against breast cancer, Kelly has also participated in related charitable activities. He published the single Soldier's Heart in 2003, and gave the families of American soldiers all the money from the song's sales. Following the 2007 school tragedy, Kelly recorded Rise Up for Virginia Tech, and donated the net revenues to the victims' families. In 2010, Kelly recorded the song Sign of a Victory for the FIFA World Cup, and all of the revenues went to African charity. He also performed at a benefit event for the Special Olympics of Angola that year and donated numerous wheelchairs that were specifically made. In 2011, R. Kelly gave a performance at a charity concert in Chicago that benefited Clara's House, and in 2016, gave cases of water to the Flint water crisis. Well, there is much more about Kelly that we probably ought not forget. But for now, we selected out these key 5 for you. Please let us know in the comment below what other facts about Kelly you feel you could share with us as we continue to pray and hope for a victorious appeal for the R&B King. Thank you for watching LFN News, a production of LFN Media, giving you another view of issues at hand. To get notified whenever we post a new video, subscribe to this channel now and hit the notification icon. And remember to give us your comment on the subject matter below.